We all encounter difficult people, but some individuals consistently drain our energy and create negativity. These are often referred to as toxic people. The first step in dealing with them is recognizing the signs. Toxic people may manipulate, criticize, or belittle others, making you feel uncomfortable or anxious. They might always play the victim or refuse to take responsibility for their actions. By learning to spot these behaviors early, you can prepare yourself to respond in a healthier way. Remember, awareness is the foundation for change, and it empowers you to take the next steps toward protecting your well-being. When you're around someone and consistently feel drained, anxious, or upset, it's important to trust those feelings. Your emotions are valuable signals that something isn't right. Toxic people often make you doubt your own perceptions, but listening to your gut can help you identify when a relationship is unhealthy. Pay attention to how you feel before, during, and after interactions. If you notice a pattern of negative emotions, it's a sign to take action. Trusting yourself is the first step towards setting boundaries and protecting your mental health. Boundaries are essential when dealing with toxic people. They help define what is acceptable and what isn't in your interactions. Setting boundaries might mean limiting the time you spend with someone, refusing to engage in certain conversations, or being clear about your needs. It's okay to say no or to walk away from situations that make you uncomfortable. Remember, boundaries are not about controlling others, but about protecting yourself. The more consistent you are with your boundaries, the more empowered you'll feel in difficult relationships. Assertive communication is key when dealing with toxic individuals. This means expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs clearly and respectfully, without being passive or aggressive. Use I statements to focus on your experience, such as, "I feel uncomfortable when you speak to me that way." Avoid blaming or escalating the situation. Assertiveness helps you stand your ground and makes it clear that you won't tolerate disrespectful behavior. Practicing this skill can help you maintain your self-respect and keep interactions as healthy as possible. Toxic people often project their own issues onto others. They may criticize, blame, or try to make you feel guilty for things that aren't your fault. It's important to remember that their behavior is a reflection of them, not you. Try not to internalize their negativity or let it affect your self-worth. Remind yourself that you are not responsible for their actions or emotions. By keeping this perspective, you can maintain your confidence and avoid being dragged into unnecessary drama. If possible, reduce the amount of time you spend with toxic people. This might mean declining invitations, avoiding certain gatherings, or creating physical distance. Limiting exposure helps protect your emotional energy and gives you space to recover. Sometimes it's not possible to avoid someone completely, especially if they're a coworker or family member. In those cases, try to keep interactions brief and focused on necessary topics. Prioritizing your well-being is not selfish, it's essential for your mental health. Dealing with toxic people can be emotionally exhausting. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends, family, or a mental health professional for support. Talking about your experiences can help you process your feelings and gain perspective. Supportive people can offer advice, encouragement, and remind you that you're not alone. Sometimes, just knowing that someone understands can make a big difference. Building a strong support network is a powerful tool for coping with difficult relationships. Taking care of yourself is crucial when you're dealing with toxic people. Make time for activities that recharge you, such as exercise, hobbies, or spending time with positive people. Practice mindfulness, meditation, or journaling to process your emotions. Self-care helps you build resilience and maintain your emotional balance. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Prioritizing your own needs allows you to handle challenges more effectively and recover from stressful interactions. It's natural to want to help or change toxic people, especially if they're close to you. However, real change can only come from within. Trying to fix someone else's behavior often leads to frustration and disappointment. Focus on what you can control, your own responses and boundaries. Accepting that you can't change others frees you from unnecessary stress and allows you to invest your energy where it matters most, your own well-being. Toxic people may try to provoke you or push your buttons. Staying calm is your best defense. Take deep breaths, pause before responding, and keep your emotions in check. If you feel yourself getting upset, it's okay to step away and return to the conversation later. Remaining calm not only protects your peace of mind, but also prevents the situation from escalating. With practice, you'll become more confident in handling difficult interactions. Toxic people often thrive on drama and conflict. Refuse to be drawn into arguments or emotional games. Stay focused on facts and keep your responses brief and neutral. If someone tries to bait you into a fight, calmly disengage or change the subject. Protecting your peace sometimes means refusing to participate in unnecessary drama. By not feeding into their behavior, you take away their power and maintain control over your own emotions. When dealing with toxic situations, It's easy to get stuck in negativity. Instead, try to focus on solutions. Ask yourself what you can do to improve the situation or protect yourself. This might mean changing your routine, seeking help, or finding new ways to cope. Solution-focused thinking empowers you to take action and move forward, rather than feeling helpless or stuck. Remember, you have more control than you might think. Your energy is precious, and toxic people can quickly drain it. Be mindful of how much time and attention you give to negative influences. Practice saying no and prioritize activities that uplift you. Protecting your energy means making choices that support your mental and emotional health. The more you value your own well-being, the easier it becomes to distance yourself from toxic dynamics. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means you're choosing not to get emotionally entangled in someone else's negativity. Practice observing toxic behavior without reacting or taking it personally. Imagine a protective barrier between you and the other person. This mental distance helps you stay calm and objective, even in challenging situations. Detachment is a powerful skill for maintaining your peace of mind. Sometimes, the healthiest choice is to walk away from a toxic relationship. This can be difficult, especially if the person is a friend, partner, or family member. However, your well-being must come first. If someone consistently disrespects your boundaries or causes you harm, it's okay to end the relationship or limit contact. Walking away is not a failure, it's an act of self-respect and courage. Forgiveness doesn't mean excusing toxic behavior or letting someone off the hook. It's about freeing yourself from resentment and anger. Holding on to negative feelings only hurts you in the long run. Forgiving someone is a personal choice that allows you to move forward with peace. Remember, forgiveness is for your own healing, not for the other person's benefit. Take time to reflect on your own patterns in relationships. Are there certain types of people you're drawn to, or behaviors you tend to tolerate? Understanding your own tendencies can help you make healthier choices in the future. Self-reflection is not about blaming yourself, but about learning and growing. The more you understand yourself, the better equipped you'll be to avoid toxic dynamics. Learning about toxic behaviors and healthy boundaries can empower you to handle difficult people more effectively. Read books, watch videos, or attend workshops on communication and emotional intelligence. The more knowledge you have, the more confident you'll feel in setting boundaries and protecting yourself. Education is a lifelong journey, and every step you take makes you stronger. Empathy is a wonderful quality, but it's important to use it wisely with toxic people. While understanding their struggles can help you respond with compassion, don't let empathy become an excuse for tolerating bad behavior. Balance empathy with self-respect. You can care about someone's pain without sacrificing your own well-being. Healthy empathy means setting limits while still being kind. Talking about toxic people behind their backs might feel satisfying in the moment, but it rarely leads to positive outcomes. Gossip can escalate conflicts and damage your own reputation. Instead, focus on direct communication and seek constructive solutions. If you need to vent, do so with someone you trust and who can offer helpful advice. Keeping conversations respectful helps maintain your integrity. Sometimes, a little humor can diffuse tension and help you cope with toxic behavior. Lightening the mood can make difficult interactions feel less overwhelming. However, be careful not to use humor to avoid addressing serious issues or to belittle others. When used thoughtfully, humor can be a powerful tool for maintaining perspective and protecting your peace. If you're dealing with a toxic person in a professional or legal context, it's wise to keep records of your interactions. Save emails, take notes after conversations, and document any problematic behavior. This can protect you if you need to escalate the situation or seek outside help. Documentation provides clarity and helps you stay objective, especially in high-stakes situations. In some cases, toxic behavior crosses the line into harassment or abuse. It's important to know your rights and understand what protections are available to you. Research your workplace policies or local laws regarding harassment and discrimination. If necessary, seek legal advice or report the behavior to the appropriate authorities. Knowing your rights empowers you to take action and ensures your safety. Mindfulness can help you stay grounded and calm in the face of toxic behavior. Practice being present in the moment, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing or meditation, can reduce stress and help you respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. The more mindful you are, the less power toxic people have over your emotions. Toxic relationships can make you feel isolated or alone. Resist the urge to withdraw from others. Stay connected with supportive friends, family, or communities. Isolation can make it harder to cope and may reinforce negative feelings. Reaching out for connection helps you maintain perspective and reminds you that you're not alone in your struggles. Dealing with toxic people is challenging, and every step you take to protect yourself is worth celebrating. Acknowledge your growth, whether it's setting a new boundary, speaking up for yourself, or simply recognizing toxic behavior. Celebrating your progress boosts your confidence and motivates you to keep moving forward. Remember, change takes time, and every effort counts. Toxic people may try to pressure you into compromising your values or beliefs. Stay true to what matters most to you. Let your principles guide your decisions and interactions. When you act with integrity, you build self-respect and attract healthier relationships. Staying grounded in your values is a powerful way to resist negative influences. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions, as well as recognize and influence the emotions of others. Developing this skill can help you navigate toxic relationships with greater ease. Practice self-awareness, empathy, and emotional regulation. The more emotionally intelligent you become, the less likely you are to be manipulated or hurt by toxic people. Positive affirmations can help counteract the negativity that toxic people bring into your life. Remind yourself of your strengths, worth, and resilience. Repeat affirmations such as, "I deserve respect," or "I am strong and capable." Over time, these positive messages can help rebuild your confidence and protect your self-esteem from toxic influences. Gaslighting is a manipulative tactic where someone tries to make you doubt your reality or sanity. Toxic people may use gaslighting to control or confuse you. Recognize the signs: frequent denial of facts, twisting your words, or making you feel crazy. Trust your own perceptions and seek outside validation if needed. Recognizing gaslighting is the first step to breaking free from its effects. Toxic people may use personal information against you. Be cautious about what you share, especially if you sense someone is untrustworthy. Keep conversations focused on neutral topics and avoid revealing sensitive details. Protecting your privacy is an important part of maintaining healthy boundaries and preventing manipulation. Consistency is key when dealing with toxic people. Stick to your boundaries and responses, even if the other person tries to test or challenge you. Inconsistency can send mixed signals and encourage more negative behavior. The more consistent you are, the clearer your expectations become, and the easier it is to maintain healthy relationships. Toxic people may withhold approval or use it as a way to control you. Don't base your self-worth on their opinions or validation. Focus on your own values and achievements. Seeking approval from toxic individuals only gives them more power over you. Trust yourself and celebrate your own successes, regardless of what others think. If a conversation becomes too heated or overwhelming, it's okay to take a time out. Politely excuse yourself and return when you feel calmer. Timeouts give you space to process your emotions and prevent escalation. They also send a clear message that you won't tolerate disrespectful behavior. Taking breaks is a healthy way to manage stress and maintain control. It can be tempting to fight fire with fire, but retaliation usually makes things worse. Responding to toxic behavior with more negativity only fuels the cycle. Instead, focus on maintaining your own standards and responding with calmness and dignity. By refusing to retaliate, you protect your integrity and set a positive example. In some situations, it may be helpful to involve a neutral third party, such as a mediator or counselor. Mediation can help facilitate healthy communication and resolve conflicts in a safe environment. If you're struggling to manage a toxic relationship on your own, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Mediation can provide clarity and support for both parties. If a toxic person becomes threatening or abusive, your safety is the top priority. Remove yourself from dangerous situations and seek help immediately. Don't hesitate to contact authorities or reach out to support services if you feel unsafe. Your well-being matters more than any relationship. Always trust your instincts and take action to protect yourself. Toxic relationships can take a toll on your self-esteem. Take steps to rebuild your confidence by focusing on your strengths and achievements. Surround yourself with supportive people who appreciate you for who you are. Practice self-compassion and remind yourself that you deserve respect and kindness. Rebuilding confidence is a gradual process, but every effort helps you heal and grow. Every experience with a toxic person can teach you something valuable. Reflect on what you've learned about yourself, your boundaries, and your needs. Use these lessons to make healthier choices in the future. Growth often comes from challenges, and overcoming toxic relationships can make you stronger and wiser. It's easy to feel discouraged when dealing with toxic people, but don't lose hope. Healthy relationships are possible, and you have the power to create them. Focus on the positive connections in your life and keep working toward healthier dynamics. Hope is a powerful motivator that can help you stay resilient and optimistic, even in tough times. Healing from toxic relationships takes time. Be patient and gentle with yourself as you recover and grow. It's normal to have setbacks or difficult days. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and remember that every step forward is a victory. Self-compassion is essential for long-term healing and growth. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, trust, and kindness. Invest your time and energy in connections that make you feel valued and appreciated. The more you nurture healthy relationships, the less power toxic people have over your life. No matter what toxic people say or do, your worth is not defined by their opinions. You deserve respect, kindness, and happiness. Remind yourself of your strengths and the positive qualities you bring to the world. Holding on to your sense of self-worth is the best defense against negativity. Dealing with toxic people is never easy, but every step you take to protect yourself brings you closer to a healthier, happier life. Keep moving forward, even when it's hard. Trust that you have the strength and resilience to overcome any challenge. Your journey is unique, and every effort you make is a step toward a brighter future. In summary, dealing with toxic people requires awareness, boundaries, and self-care. Trust your instincts, set clear limits, and seek support when needed. Remember, you have the right to protect your energy and prioritize your well-being. By practicing these strategies, you empower yourself to handle toxic relationships with confidence and grace. Your mental and emotional health are worth fighting for, and you have the strength to create a positive, fulfilling life.